More abuse from Mason. So Mason put up a post about me, basically trying to get people not to work with me anymore. He did send me a private message a few months back telling me that he was going to do everything in his power to make people aware of how vile and nasty I am. It seems that recently he's started to put that into action. This post he put up was basically enticing quite a lot of people I didn't know talking about me. But in it, there was one lady that I do know, Louise Seaton. She was an actress on Roofed 4. Mason was on Roofed 1. I was confused how they knew each other, but then I remembered Louise is actually friends with Clark Tribe. She is stating that I went feral on her. So I just wanted to put my side out there. When I came and spoke forward about the rape, Louise Seaton was working on Roofed 4 at the time. I told her that if she was going to continue to hang around Aaron Twin and such people, that she wouldn't be able to continue with the production because I was trying to move away from this nasty crowd. Louise Seaton decided to take the side of Aaron Twin, who was best friends with my rapist. I kind of took that she didn't believe me and decided to walk away from her. I didn't go feral on her at all. I was disappointed in her, even disgusted, really. But she chose her path and I chose mine. So for her now to be 7 years down the line, slagging me off underneath a post that Mason has put out, Louise is in her 60s. She should realise that this is actually a tactic that Mason's doing. Naming people in there and, just, again, bringing the soldiers in. It seems that Mason is nothing on his own. He needs an army to actually help destroy me. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of how they're all connected. So this started off with Clark Tribe and me falling out in 2017. He then decided to take people like Mason and everybody on Roofed 1 off of Roofed 1 and make a film called The Drugs Game. He then used that platform of The Drugs Game to use people as his flying monkeys to attack me. He'd go around telling people bad things about me, and then people would initially believe him and block me or just have not very nice things to say about me because they'd heard about me. After I was assaulted in 2018 by Aaron Twin's friend, there was a guy that was also friends with Aaron Twin and Stacey called Chris Smith. He came on the set for one day and he ended up stealing the film. Stu Armstrong was very good friends with Aaron Twin and he also decided to support Chris Smith in stealing my film. He also went out telling people all around different platforms that I was a liar and that I made the rape up. That's what Aaron Twin also did. They both used the Humble Dryer platform to basically convince people that I was a liar and try and turn all the Humble Dryer's followers against me, just like they did the UK BK boxing. What I can't understand is that no one else was there that night I was assaulted, so I can't actually believe that people like Mason and such like people are going around basically saying it never happened. They weren't there, and especially Mason. He didn't even know my rapist. He knew people that knew him. So for him to be blatantly online trying to convince people that I'm a liar and it never happened, it's like, how do you fucking know? How dare you? But then I have to calm down and remember that that's how these men work. They will literally say anything to put out a false narrative about you to get people to hate on you because that's their end goal. So all the people that I've been having problems with over the last few years online are all connected to Clark and Mason. We had the woman, Cookie Greenwood, posing as a producer. Turns out she's working with Mason and Clark. Stacey Busher threatened to kill me. She tagged Clark and Mason. Charlene Aldridge came online and admitted that somebody on the set of The Drugs Game told her that I was not a very nice person and to not have anything to do with me.
You're having all these arguments with other people, Sammy, but yet not once did you ever message me about it and ask me. Yes, I commented on someone's status, right, get it right, status, not a group chat, that, oh, is she at it again? Yeah, I had to block her too. Because I was made aware of beef you had with someone else that I work with that had absolutely nothing to do with me.
So Charlene Aldridge is a typical flying monkey. I don't know her, so there would be no reason for me to go to her and speak to her about any of this. I was first made aware of Charlene when she was tagged in the post that Stacey Busher had put up, saying she was going to kill me and break my neck. She'd also tagged Mason and Clark in this post. So I've been accused of messaging Charlene by Stacey as well, but Charlene admits that I've blocked her, so I don't understand how that would be possible. But this is what these flying monkeys do. They cause as much drama and accuse people of doing stuff so that you end up driving yourself crazy trying to prove yourself right, and they sit back and watch the circus. We now have Mason stating this in his own name on posts on his Facebook. So, yeah, I don't know how they know Chris Smith and what the attachment is there, but I have noticed that Chris Smith is circling this group of people. So it seems that they have literally just got it in for me, and they've been using various platforms to send strangers my way, which is, I don't know. I don't know whether it's clever or satanic. I had no idea that when I made the decision to walk away from Clark, it would make things 10 times worse. I had no idea that he was the sort of guy to go all out to try and destroy somebody he hardly knew. I didn't even realise by walking away from him and taking him off the film that it would affect him that much. But it obviously did. And it's as if he doesn't want me to have anything to do with the film industry because it's not worked out great for him. So he's going all out to get as many people involved as he can to slate me. The only problem for these guys is the film industry is a very, very big place. And your lies can only keep up for so long, especially when somebody's got all the evidence to prove that what you're saying is lies. Now, I never did anything to Mason. I don't deserve this sort of bullshit, and I most certainly don't deserve men that don't even know me to go around telling the internet that I'm a liar. I didn't lie. I've put enough evidence out there to prove that the guy that raped me was the liar. He lied on national television. He lied in front of everybody, and he even swore on his own son's life that he wasn't lying. But Jeremy Kyle sorted that one right out. So I've done enough now. I don't need to keep proving to Mason and Clark who I am. They're never going to get to meet me or see me again. And if they really hated me that much, you'd think they'd just leave me alone and get on with their lives. But no, they're making it a mission to do whatever they can to spread hate and entice hate on me online. And I think after everything I've been through after the last 7 years, I really don't deserve it. And I'd say it just says more about them than it does about me. Thanks for listening, guys.